Hi, this is Sue Kaufman, and I'm bringing to you today a almost 10-minute ab workout. This is a beginner ab workout. It'll work your upper and lower abdominals, your obliques, and some back muscles called the erector spinae, so it'll really work all your core. So I'm going to set my, I have an app on my phone called a HIIT interval timer. I'm going to set that so we'll do 30 seconds of 30 seconds of work and 15 seconds of rest, and we'll do 13 exercises. So we'll just put this here so I can see it. And the first one's a cat camel. So you get on your hands and knees with your feet, knees shoulder width apart, and you just draw your belly button up and then down. And you want your head to go down and your head up. You want to make sure you keep breathing while you do this, not hold your breath. And the next one's called a plank crunch. So you still stay on all fours, opposite arm and opposite legs out, nice and straight. And then you bring it in, bring your elbow to opposite knee, and then straight out. And about halfway through here, we'll switch to the other leg and arm. Okay, and then switch, out nice and straight, and then crunch it in. You really want to pull your abs in when you crunch in. And the next one's just a basic crunch. So you're down on the floor, feet on the floor, knees up, hands behind your head. You're just crunching up. You get your shoulders off the mat and think about bringing your ribs to your hips, and that'll get you a good crunch. Remember to keep breathing, don't hold your breath. Okay, the next one's called an ankle chop. So one hand is coming over and chopping your ankle, and this one will work your obliques a little bit. So you chop, and then about halfway through, switch to the other side. And this one, think about getting your shoulder, your opposite shoulder off the mat, and bring, right now it's my right rib to my right hip. And now when I switch, it'll be my left rib to my left hip. Alright, there's my timer. So the next one, you're going to be sitting up, touching your knees, crunching, and then rolling down nice and slow. So crunch, touch your knees, roll down nice and slow. Breathe out on the way up and in on the way down. Okay, the next one's called half boat. So you'll be in this position and you're leaning back about 45 degrees. And then what you'll do is just bring one leg up and then the other one. And keep your chest up. Just bring one leg up and hold it, and the other leg up and hold it. If this gets a little intense and you need to take a break, you can just put your arms down, just take a rest, and as soon as you feel better, you can start again. Don't forget to breathe. Next one's called a reverse crunch. And for this, since it's beginner, we'll keep our arms on the floor and your legs are up. You can cross your ankles if you want. And the idea is to bring your lower half, get your feet towards the ceiling. Now you want to think about lifting and lowering, not swinging. So your feet shouldn't swing back and forth. They should go up and lower back down. And don't forget to breathe. That was a little too swingy, that one. Let's try to keep them lifting and lowering. Okay. And the next one is legs in and out. So same thing, your arms are on the floor. You want to bring your feet in to 90 degrees. And they're about shoulder width apart. And then you push them out and bring them in. Now to make this more intense, you can bring your legs down lower to the floor, or if that's too much, you can keep them up and angle them about 45 degrees. So whichever way, wherever your fitness level is, that's where you can work at. So down here you're going to feel it a lot more. Up here, still feel it, but not as intense. Alright. Next one is crisscross crunch. So your hands are behind your head. You're going to bring your opposite knee to your opposite elbow while the other leg is out straight. So your straight leg is not touching the ground. You're just bringing opposite knee to opposite shoulder. Now if that's too intense, you can put one leg down towards the floor. Or on the floor. Alright, next one is a plank with the alternate leg up. So now you're in a plank position with your hands shoulder width apart. You're on your toes. You'll be bringing your legs straight up and then alternating. Now keep your body nice and straight. No butts up in the air. And no saggy butts either. Make sure you keep your stomach muscles pulled in. Keep your core nice and tight. For the next one, you're down on your stomach, your hands on your chin on your hands. You're going to lift both legs in the air. This will work that back muscle called the erector spinae. This helps strengthen your core, and that helps you keep or prevent back injuries if your core is nice and strong. You might not get your legs as high as this, or they might go higher. Depends on your flexibility and level of fitness. And the next two probably make some of you that hate crunches happy, because these are standing. First one is a knee to elbow crunch standing. To do this, you need to balance on one foot. Bring opposite knee to opposite elbow. Balancing on one foot automatically involves your core. If you lose your balance, just regain it, start again. And then we switch to the other foot. Woo, balance. Woo. And the last one is a standing trunk twist. So you want to engage all these core muscles, so pull your belly in tight, hold your hands like you're ready to box, and then you're just going to twist back and forth and keep your core engaged. Here we go. You can turn your knees out, bend them a little bit. Just twist back and forth. It's going to keep all those core muscles engaged. You're almost done now. Just a few more seconds, You have your first ab workout in. Okay, so there it is, beginner ab workout, and you can use this. Your abs are you can train them lots of times. You don't have to have lots of days of rest in between, so you can use it every other day. And when you get a little stronger, you can go to an intermediate workout. All right, see you later.